DYR, 1999 v St Kilda. Who could forget this huge come-from-behind victory against the Saints in 1999? Coming off a disappointing loss to North Melbourne, the Hawks will be looking to get back on the winners list when they face a re-invigorated St Kilda side on Saturday night at Etihad Stadium. The Hawks were off the mark in their last encounter in Round 6 last season, but a lot has changed for both sides over the past 12 months. There are plenty of key matchups to keep an eye on in this crucial clash that will have a say in who takes the 4 points. Here are some of the important one-on-one battles that are sure to impact the contest on Saturday night. Tom Mitchell vs Luke Dunstan. Considering his impact over the first 3 rounds, this looms as the biggest matchup of the lot if St Kilda decide to lock down on the best ball winner in the competition. Mitchell has been tagged in his last 2 weeks after his stunning start to the season, where he averaged 45 disposals across the first 3 rounds. Luke Dunstan has performed tagging roles in the past and kept Crows star Rory Sloane to just 15 disposals in Round 3. Mitchell finished with 35 disposals, 7 clearances and a goal against the Saints last year. After a disappointing fortnight by his lofty standards, expect Mitchell to come out firing on Saturday night. Ben McAvoy vs Tom Hickey. Ben McAvoy will be raring to go up against his former club on Saturday night. He was one of the Hawks' best in their match last year, booting 2 majors alongside 18 touches and 26 hit-outs against Billy Longer. The big man will have a different opponent this time around in Tom Hickey, who has been solid since returning to the St Kilda side. McAvoy is arguably in career-best form despite a frustrating contest against Todd Goldstein last weekend. If the 28-year-old can get on top and put it down the throats of Mitchell, O'Meara and co., the Hawks will be hard to stop. Luke Breust vs Jaron Geary. Luke Breust has had a sensational start to the season, currently sitting equal third in the Coleman medal race with 16 goals to his name. Breust gave the Hawks plenty of spark against the Roos, kicking 5 of their 11 goals. The clever small forward faces a tough assignment with St Kilda captain Jaron Geary his likely matchup. Breust managed just 1 goal last time the two sides met, but it would take something special to stop him in this sort of form. Read Breust in the Coleman race. Jared Roughead vs Nathan J. Brown. While Breust is leading the way for the Hawks, Jared Roughead isn't far behind him. The sharpshooter has his kicking boots on this season, having booted 10.3 in the first 5 matches. Roughead has been spending his time closer to home in 2018, making lockdown defender Nathan Brown his likely opponent. Jake Carlisle could also go to the Hawks' spearhead if he moves up the ground. The 31-year-old went goalless last weekend against North Melbourne, but the Saints have conceded some hefty totals so far this season. Expect Ruffy to hit the scoreboard this time around, which would also make him the first player to kick 100 goals in Launceston. Isaac Smith vs Jack Billings. While they may not play on each other all night, Isaac Smith and Jack Billings provide outside run and elite disposal in spades for their respective sides. Smith has started the year in fantastic fashion, ranking in the top 10 for inside 50s and meters gained across the competition. Billings on the other hand has had a disappointing start to the season like the Saints themselves. If Smith continues in the same vein, he will be pivotal to a Hawthorn win.